Hello and welcome back to Mashinky. We're on episode 21 and we're finally into the fourth era. Super excited about that. Our goods wagon is just rolling out, the winning goods wagon. It was a team effort though. However, we've got a lot to do today. Yeah, so let's zoom out. Our map has sprung up some new factories. We have Steelworks. And we'll also notice that our factories now create steel tokens. We've got this quest. As the owner of a local steelworks, we've been working with the Southwest Mine and stocking up sand carriages for a couple of years. However, our silicon steel process has advanced and we are now able to produce much more steel using less quartz sand. Yes. The demand for our steel grows and we have no way to deliver it to surrounding factories, so I have an offer for you. I understand you are a capable businessman, except when it comes to iron. Oh, just missing some iron. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. If we make a deal, I'll give you a certain amount of iron right now and a couple of surplus sand wagons. Then you'll help me first by supplying the raw material for my steelworks and then by delivering steel to the factories. What do you say? I say, I'm really tempted to say we do it for free, even though we're short on iron. Will that give us something extra? Or do we need to take something? I don't know. I don't know whether this will give us any bonus. Should we do it? Should we do it for free and just see what happens? I don't know. Yes, we'll do it for free. You need a lot of raw materials, including sand for casting and refining steel. There aren't many resources around, so make sure you make the most of them. Oh dear. Transport resources to Steelworks. So we need to deliver 300 iron to the Steelworks. Deliver 200 coal. And is this the ratio then? 3-2-1. And then 100 sand. Well, we need to let this head up a little bit. Where are we going to build all of this? Should we have a look at the... we didn't have a look at the depot, did we? Do we have new trains? Do we have new extensions first? No. Right. Let's take a look. Yes, we do. We have the 074 Bangle, which looks like an upgrade to the BDZ. Sort of. Not quite. It carries a bit less, but it travels a little faster. And has a touch more power, and it also costs money to run, which is nice, and to buy. So it's like a, yeah, you know, swings and roundabouts with those two. We've got the Sasha 871. See, these three we can't do anything about, as they're going to cost us steel, which we haven't even started producing yet. Still letting the iron build up. We are a little behind on the iron, aren't we? We've got a GM40P, which looks like a perfect replacement for the GS2s. The Sasha looks like a sort of midway between... Yeah, it's sort of midway, isn't it? Freight train, maybe mixed. It carries a decent amount, 650 tons, and only weighs 115. It's like the little... baby version of this one. That looks like passenger train all the way. The V220, 87 miles an hour, but can't carry much. But there we go. I mean, what we should do is go to our museum. Right, click on the museum. Let's buy us one of these. We can afford this one quite easily. So we'll get you in our museum. Brilliant. We will take a look at these, by the way. We will put these on. We might replace or use, instead of BDZs, we use a couple of those so we can do something with them. Right, let's look at potential steel situations, which is going to be a foundry combination, which in turn is going to need, oh dear, going to need iron and coal. Well, there's coal there. Well, there's no iron around here whatsoever. That is terrible placement. So we're not doing it there, are we? We've got... Oh, there we go. But do we have an ironworks anyway? There's a lot of steel factories all spawned in the same place. With like a sand pit in the middle. Is that what you call them? Sand quarry would probably be a better term to use for it. I mean, I'll take sandpit. No, that's terrible. We don't have the irons over there. Okay, we're not using that. That'll be awful. Or will it? I mean, we might be it might force our hand if we're not careful. If we can't find somewhere soon. Look at the size of these two towns. Goodness me, Warrington has gone crazy. Because of the mail, I bet. They're 23, size 23. Ooh, do you know, we're going to get a passenger train on today. I know that much. And it might be the ones we haven't put on, like the EMF thing, ED, whatever. I just noticed something about this area. First, who didn't finish it off and put an actual iron train running down this massive line that we created? That'll be me. However, how about we don't take it to the Toolworks now and instead take it to the Steelworks? Because we do have enough. Let's think about doing that. Now, how do we get coal into the Steelworks? There is one here just hanging about doing nothing. However, this might be a better solution to go into that Toolworks. That is windy up there, goodness me. So I think, first thing first, we undo this because we're no longer going to do it like that. We're going to get rid of this bit of track and we're going to claim some money back. The reason I'm removing it is because we're going to probably dual purpose this coal mine. And if I remove this track, I'll remember that we're not using it any longer. There we go. So we'll get rid of that up to there. We might still use that bit of track later on, just not now. There we go. Get that out the way. See, we can swing around here and take the iron now, not there, to the Steelworks. That'll be a good start. Is that the plan, guys? Is that the plan? Let's switch to beauty mode. This is definitely looking like the big plan to me. We're going to use this Steelworks, but we've got a factory right near it. Let's pause this a second because we're going to be timed shortly. I feel it in my bones. Or that's another song, isn't it? I feel it in my fingers. Ooh. Who sings that? All right, let's get this underway. Wait a minute. There's one missing ink. No, there isn't. Sand right there. There is sand down here. However, that looks awkward. Okay, let's... Whoa, what do we do? Let's build a station here. Let's get this set up. What we're going to need? 4 platforms, ideally. We're going to need coal, iron, sand. And then we're going to need outgoods, which is going back down this way. So coal is also could go round here, around the back of this. Well, it can branch off here, couldn't it? We could still do this loop. We're still going to need to bring coal in there. That's not nearly going to be enough coal from a logging camp at all. Where on earth? We could... No, I don't know, actually. We might struggle. Although, saying that, we do always overstock on coal, right? We're all... As this one has more... Really? Why is that? Because you've not upgraded it, maybe? Yeah, you're not... Really? You're not carrying nearly enough. What have I done wrong here? It's still 15.5 and it should be using... Yeah, I've just realised this is using less iron. My math has been out all this time. This takes 15.5 iron and 16 coal. It should be using more coal. Why is there an iron problem on that other one? It uses less iron. I've done something wrong somewhere. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I think I know what it is. It's the production, isn't it? Yes, it uses less iron, but I'm gonna guess... Yeah, look, we're producing 3 iron ore, but we're only producing 2, so we've got to upgrade this. Did we not upgrade something. Because of the cost of it. Yes, iron. Right, get you on. We need you to produce the absolute maximum. Okay, now we can do this. Let's set this up at the very, very least. If we can start at getting some coal and stuff in here. You just moved out of the mode you needed, sir. Station. We're going here. Where are we going, actually? Yes. Let's have them all here. We're going to have 4 stations. It only costs money. Should we... is that 4 stations? 4 platforms? Well, technically they're stations. What we should do then is if we click on this and go to extensions, not a waiting room, we should definitely put a freight station on. Absolutely, that's what it is. And if we go with the signal box straight away, then we haven't got to worry about it in the future, have we? Let's extend this that way by 2. That's going to give us much more to work with. Wonderful. Coal hoppers? No, we're going to need that just for now. Do we want to upgrade this immediately? What sort of things can we put on there? Anything that doesn't cost us too much. Goodness me. Wait a second. You can bring oil into here? An oxygen mazout furnace. I have no idea what that is. An improved furnace which improves power efficiency. We've got a Siemens Martin furnace and a protective atmosphere. Well, this one we can afford. Ooh, just. It's a bit pricey. That one we should do though, definitely. Oh, we're going to take a look at this when we're done, by the way. When I've stopped building and messing about with it. Okay, but where are we going to put it? You can't build it there. There. Yeah, so you can see it by the track side. Let's build one of these. This one. Oh, yes. Oh, it's like a corner thing. Will we be able to see that? Can we put it on the... Ooh, there. Put it... No, put it here. Put it here, man. Put it somewhere. There. We're not buying this one. It costs a fortune. Let's put it in beauty mode. Let's have a look at this monster. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I absolutely love that, guys. That's brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing that powered up. Okay. We're not done, obviously. Coal. Coal is going to come in here on this track. Both of these are going to head back out. Poor banger. It's just going to be watching me make all this, hopefully. We can still make use of this depot. Let's get rid of some of this tracking because it's a bit of a mess. And we're not sure what we're doing yet with it. You don't need... Oh no, yes, you do need to be there, don't you? Yes, you do. Right. Because you're... No, you don't. What are you? Yes, you do. Come on. Make your mind up, man. You're actually going that way. Let's do a bit of... what do we got here? We still have this placed. Can we upgrade that? Can we upgrade our... No. Okay. I was just making sure we couldn't upgrade it because I haven't checked. We can only build... What's that? That is still the stores. That's all you can build. We've got nothing new there. Transparency setup. Your company info. Oh, right. I was just making sure we didn't have any new fancies. Get back to what you're doing. How are we going to get round here then, guys? It's not the longest of journeys, is it? Yeah, we are going to flatten this out because it's going to make our life a bit awkward. Otherwise, get you down there. Right. Yes, we do have to go down that little slope. But I think we'll be okay. You're going to go this way. And then you've got to head up... Oh dear. Don't like this. Then you've got to head up... Oh, I've messed it up. I would like to go diagonal, please. No, don't bulldoze everything. Go like this. Get rid of that. Make us a nice slope to go up. There we go. As we... Oh yes, as we've learned, it doesn't really matter about cornering anymore, does it? No. We've gained super cornering abilities. Now, I've kind of gone the wrong way here, haven't I? I don't know what you're doing, sir. This lends us to go that way round. It really does. Like, if we put our signals that side, then we're sort of heading the wrong way. We could go that way and round the back and through here. Oh, this is going to be spaghetti, isn't it? What is this one? These two are going to be sand. Where are we getting sand from? Up here, isn't it? Just there. So we can get sand from there, bring it into the outside. Now, iron's coming from here. No, iron. That should be coal. This should be... iron's going the wrong way. Iron's going the wrong way. That's why I'm confused. That's why I'm confused. You're not going in there. You're going in there. In fact, you kind of want to be on the outside, don't you? Because the sand's going to be heading up that way. But then how is it going to turn? It's going to be a mess whichever way you do this, unless we make some fancy bridge work. Which is really tempting. Well, then I say we go on the inside platform. I've changed my mind. We're going to go on the inside platform for the iron. And that is going to swing right out and back down. And that's going to head all the way back up. That should keep us. We're going to scoot past that. We might use it at some point. You're going to scoot round. This is kind of perfect, except for the slope. No, we should be fine. There we go. Alright. Got it, guys. That would be the iron. Yes. Sand. What are you doing? Ooh, what is the sand going to do? I'm not sure, actually. Because sand's got to turn around some way. Otherwise, it's going to be running really slow if it reverses. However, we could squeeze a loop in here. As long as it's long enough. As long as it's long enough. We can go down there. Actually, flatten that. Let's make it pretty. Or prettier. Flatten you like that. Will that be enough room for a loop? Yes. Can you get in and still not like that? Yes, it is like that, isn't it? Because we're only going to have one train. Now, will that leave enough room to get you out? Yes, it will. Okay, because one of these is coal. In fact, they can both be coal and iron. You're going to have to go down there. It's a bit messy, isn't it? To say the least. What have I got going on here? Okay, that's the... Yeah, okay, that's the iron. Oh, you're making a meal of this, sir. So you're going to head into here. In fact, you're going to be the same train. I might bridge you over. Well, it's a bit pointless because you'd be bridging over yourself. You might as well just join in and then do a loop. Right, we'll send you round the back and then that way. No, how's that going to work, sir? Okay, let's get this station in so I know what we're doing with this. We need enough room to turn this around and join back on to the main line. And I don't think I've left myself enough room here. Oh, we could get rid of the depot. Get rid of the depot. Or should we? Yeah, because that's literally... Oh, no, wait. You could do that. You could do that. It's not very elegant. Will that... It will fit in there. It depends how long the train is. Can we flatten this a little bit? Yes. Yes, we can. Yeah. Alright. I'm sort of down with this. It's going to cost us a bit. But we're kind of making a bit of a wall. So we've got an avoidance line going around the back. And then the loop here. This isn't going to go wrong. Like ever, is it? No. That's going to be perfectly fine. You're going to scoot in there. Will that leave us enough room? Depends which way we're going. We're heading that way. It's... Yes. Yeah. If we bulldoze this side, and put the station up this end instead, we should be able to do this. That's what I'm saying. You go up that way instead. That will leave us a bit longer at the back. I don't know how much they're going to weigh. I know, guys, right? This is our first steel setup, and it's taken an absolute lifetime. Is it going to be worth it? Of course you are. Of course you are. Now, we should come in at the last minute on this. Maybe there. Like, can we get in there? It looks a bit scary. Yeah, we can do that. Right. You're going to go past here. I'm not giving up just yet, guys. I'm not giving up just yet. You're going in there. You can then head round the back of Banger. So we've got enough room, depending on how long our trains are. I think the distance isn't going to be too much of an issue. So you can go like that, and then we'll split off into two, just there, and you can go in there. Everything is looking fine. This is the sand, so that's going to be going here. So can we build a station, which would be awesome, just there? Yes, we can. We did it. And now we need to figure out how to... Well, that's it. There you go. You're going in there. If we can get this working straight off, it would be nice. Now, we could double track this from this side. Can we? We'd want to leave a bit of a gap, wouldn't we? If we go there, then out, and then just not hit Oxford, that'd be great. And then we go around... Oh, you can't. How about if we flatten this a touch? Can you then get down there? Maybe if we do it like that. It looks like it's in a little quarry then. Do you know? It's sort of a bit of detailing. I like it. There you go. You're in a quarry. Do we like that? That was a last minute idea. Sometimes they don't work. Right, there you go. And then you can go that way. And we've got a little balloon loop in there. Is it going to be big enough? Yes. Could we make it a touch bigger? I mean, we might as well make the most of it, right? Yes, we can. Let's make the most of it. We're not leaving it like that because that looks terrible. And then you can go in straight. Right, let's tidy that up so it doesn't look awful. And we don't get confused. There we go. Get rid of you and you. That looks better. Do we like that? Right. Shall we try and signal this up? We want you like so, you like so. And then we'll remember to... I've got to remember to waypoint this on the end. There we go. You're going that way. Which way round are you going? I have absolutely no idea. That way. Is that right? You should be going the other way, actually. No, that's fine. Go that way. You're going that way. Like that. Okay, okay. Which means you're going like that. How much... Our funds are okay. Notice we've gone down quite a bit on lumber. But that seems to go up quite quickly. Okay, this is the nightmare junction. She's going to be heading that way. And that way. And... There. There. Alright. There and there. Same here. Are we good? Is that everything signalled up? It sort of looks like it, doesn't it? We're on a winner. This passenger train has to get changed before the end of the episode. We might not be able to get all of our trains on here, but setting it up is going to be rather important for us. That's going to have to be a thing. Same here. And there. Okay. There we go. There we go. Got it, guys. Well, it took an entire episode almost, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We've done it. Should we increase sand throughput? What extent? Yes, because it just costs. Oh, we could make it look like there's loads of stuff. Yeah, put all this in here. Beauty mode. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Look at you. You're in your little pit. Let's get a freight station on here. Because I keep forgetting about those. And then we can stock up, you see, on our goodies. Freight station on there. Coal hoppers might be needed, but we probably can't afford them just yet. So now we're fully stocked on iron here. Absolutely fully stocked. And we are going through, but that was because these were off, weren't they? I see, right. So this tech makes 4.5. That only makes 3. So yes, it produces more, but it uses less. Which should give you enough to send some more up to our Toolworks that takes 7, 14 and 3. But it will give us 7 steel, which we don't have to worry about delivering just yet. Okay, right, our factory. We can afford this just 250. Goodness me. We should do it because it makes goods anyway. So let's get that on there. Put that there. Let's get a at least get a freight station on here. Then we'll put on a new passenger train and we'll call it, and we'll let all of our stocks build up. Because I don't think we're going to be able to afford a beastie that... Oh, you're not even connected, are you? How are we going to get onto the tracks there, sir? Are you even going to... Nope. No, you're good. You're just going to have to go, aren't you? Get rid of them. We'll need to think of a better way to get onto here. And that would be, I have no idea because it's spaghetti land. It's totally possible though, from what I can see. We could have a connection somewhere down here. Yes. Could we have one like that as well? Possibly, like this. It's a bit scary, granted, but bear with me. Nothing's going to go wrong there. Totally fine. Totally fine. Except that's probably not needed. That's okay. No, that one's not needed. Put it right near the junction. Alright. This should work. My thinking is we can have the depot down here in this little slot, and we can squeeze in a depot like that. Actually, I kind of like it. If you go in there and we put on a large works, I don't think we had anything in that depot. If we did, it's gone now. There you go. Now you can get in there and get off and do all the things. In fact, could we branch off here as well and get in there? There we go. So signal there. That's one way, that's one way. Goodness me. I prefer to over signal if you haven't guessed. That's one way. Maybe. Well, we could get back in this way, couldn't we? Nope, apparently not. Couldn't you? No, you can't. Not quite. Almost. Almost. No, you can't. Right, don't even try. We can always go around that way. How's it looking? Probably an absolute mess. Hey, progress. That's what this is. Alright, we haven't played this in like an entire episode. We're in 1969. Stuff's moving again. There we go. Okay. Should we put on a passenger line? We need to let the sand build up a little bit. Should we get rid of these, finally, and put on some fancy stuffs? You've just passed the depot. We're going to bring you back in. We could double track it as well. Is it even upgraded track? No. Not even upgraded. There you go. There you go. That's better. Right. actually just stop you. Sir? Sir? You're going to have to revert. You're going to have to reverse though, aren't you? Oh, that's awkward. Just... Oh. Go to the depot. Because you're too old anyway. We're going to double track this. That's what I think we should do. We should double track it. There we go. Trains won't slow down on the crossovers anyway. Is it even worth double tracking? I mean, it would just be okay, wouldn't it? Look at all this old original stuff we did. Yeah, all of this is going to need to be upgraded at some point. Right, what we're going to do is you're going into the depot as well. Go to depot. You're going to the depot, right? Absolutely. Yes, yes you are. Right, now that them two are going to the depot, remember that's happening. We're going to finally, guys, get the EMD F3 on. Yes, it's costing us steel again. Do we have new passenger? Oh my word. Guys, look. SCF, passenger and restaurant car. Oh my word. They take no people, the restaurant car, but it's 20%. We don't have first and second class anymore. Oh, but I love them, don't you? Right, and they don't cost us any iron. Oh, look at how lumber. Well, that's a thing that I didn't keep an eye on. How many of these can we fit on? It's more like how many can we afford? Well, okay. We'll make the lumber back. Whoops. I mean, one of these trains might be enough. I don't know how much this thing will carry. What have we got? 120. You were supposed to go in the depot, sir. Sir? Where are you going? What on earth are you doing? Could you not get in there? Oh. Yeah, well, no, you can't, can you? Because that's, for some reason, one way. Well, okay, that sort of works. It stops them from butting heads there. That works. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're waiting on a bit of lumber. Wagons. We still need more of these. How much have we got left? We've got loads left. How much do these cost? Look at the mail cars now. Do both of these carry mail? I can't remember if we have post office in here. I don't think we do. Look at all the people. Why do we have one iron on there? That's unfortunate. Where's that coming from? Where's that one iron coming from? I have no idea. There is no iron around here at all. Where on earth is that coming from? Here? No, that makes no sense. I do not know, guys. I do not know. This one isn't filling up quite as fast. We will get this on. Just letting the lumber tokens accumulate. See what I mean, though? Once you start getting into these big eras, the later eras, I should say, big eras. Yeah, sure. Sort of works. Yeah, once you get to these eras, later eras, things are far more expensive. However, I'm not giving up. We are going to do this before we end. Here we go. Can we put another one on? Absolutely. I feel like we should put a restaurant car on. Sure. Another passenger? Should we put 2 restaurant cars on? It's like a super restaurant. I don't know. How much do these weigh? 44 tons. We can fit. That's it. That's all you can fit on. Brilliant. All right. That's great. This is our train. This is our train. Because, yeah, we can't fit any more on. If we go to info, sell the right train. You served as well. We're probably going to sell it with all the people on. There we go. Now then, we'll do that trick for his orders. I'll show you how that works. If we go to orders and add orders and click on this train, it'll fill it all up for us. We should be able to start, and this is why I did it 2-way. And then we finally get to see our new train, and we'll call it there, guys. Oh, listen to him. he's wonderful. Look at the carriages. Don't crash those. What are you doing? What are you... Oh, okay. Oh, that gave me a huge panic. Is he wonderful? I mean, apart from the bumps, should we get on board? Let's get on board. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, look at all the goodies in here. This is more like it, isn't it, guys? Absolutely more like it. That isn't scary in any way, shape or form. Alright, let's ride along to the side. This is our new passenger train. How many people do you carry? Can we zoom out? How many people do you carry? 240 instead of 75. You also do 81 miles an hour. I'm looking forward to seeing how much he makes. Right, we're going to fast forward. Just quickly. Get him into the platform. I want to see how much money he makes. This is brilliant. I love it. I told you I'd get one on, guys. I told you I'd get one on. Right, we're pulling in. We'll leave him to... no, we're not. Well, we'll find out next week. Not next week. We'll find out Friday. We'll do a little ride along. Or shall we wait? I know what we can do. Let's sit here. And... no, we'll have a ride along. Ride along. Let's do it. Press F11. F11. Hide the UI. Let's go down here. And we'll ride along like that and get smacked by trees. Brilliant. That has been episode 21, guys. We are firmly into the fourth era. And we have set up a monstrous Steelworks setup. Which eventually will get us steel tokens. We'll be doing that straight away on Friday. And we'll start to get that quest done. Looking forward to that. We have our first super fast passenger train. Oh, it's ace. It's a bit wobbly. And that's your lot for this fine episode. I'm going to say it's a fine episode because I got excited with all the Steelworks and the new trains. Oh dear, that was... oh, okay, we're in the forest. We're in the forest. Let's just bring that out. There we go. We'll have a view up here. I'll let that drive off into the distance. And until next time, take care.